Welcome to another day here on the pixelborn Lorcana client. Today, we're going to be playing a pretty janky deck. I'm not even sure we're going to be running it in the ranked queue, but we may end up running it in the ranked queue depending if it does well in the lab. But we are playing a Sapphire Steel Hercules Zoo Crew deck. So I recently watched, or rewatched rather, Zootopia, because I've been playing so much Lorcana. It's been making me want to catch up on all of the Disney movies I've only seen once or twice. Recently got to rewatch The Great Mouse Detective as well. That one was fantastic. But we are playing effectively a deck that only uses Hercules cards and Zootopia cards, with one exception, and that of course is Hiram, and then the songs and stuff. That's we're kind of on theme with some of these, kind of off theme. But the characters, they're either from Hercules, or they're from Zootopia, or they're Hiram Flaversham. Of course, we have to run Hiram. He works well with Nick Wilde, who happens to be Zootopia, and it's the card draw package. We have to have it. It's not the most powerful card draw package, but you know, it's nice. It's good. Chief Bogo. You know, this Judy Hopps character, this card does not do Judy Hopps any justice, because when you look at this card, you're just like, oh yeah, it's a rabbit character, sure, does some stuff. No, Judy is tiny. Judy's absolutely tiny. Judy comes up to like the ankle bone of Chief Bogo. She is so cute. This card does not do her cuteness justice. What does this deck do? What is this deck's theme? This deck just plays characters and has a card draw engine. That's kind of it. There's a little bit of a Floodborn thing in that I have a Hercules and a Chief Bogo. That's it though. There's no real other ones. I just want to play some of my favorite cards, and I watched the movie and I'm like, I want to play with the Zootopia characters. So Hercules, my favorite character, and Zootopia, because I watched the movie and it was fantastic. But let's just jump in and see how janky the jank is. Alright. Looks like the lab is pretty healthy because it instantly jumped into the game. Alright, what do we got here? I got 2 weight sets. This might only work with Hercules. So I only need 1. We ink the rest of them. Don't need the swords. Phil's not bad. Hercules is pretty good. Can I get the big Hercules? Let's get rid of both the weight sets. What I'd really like actually is Hiram. There's a Pawpsicle. That's good. There's a Nick. Opponent starting off with a Pawpsicle. Alright. I'm a little nervous, I'll be honest. I don't expect to win any of these games. I just literally like, hey, these cards are from my favorite character. Let's play with them. I don't need 2 Phils. I do like the synergy though, like Phil has support, makes Hercules stronger, Phil trains Hercules? What? There's so much synergy, like, from the movie / show, from the movie. It makes so much sense. Winnie the Pooh. They definitely have. Why are we playing against a meta deck? Well, let's start with the Pawpsicle. No, I want to get Hercules down, don't I? Yeah, I want to get Hercules down. Give something up. Giving up another Phil. Let's go, Hercules! My favorite character! Hero in training. Divine Hero. True Hero. So technically I need to play True Hero first. I gotta go in order. Hero in training, True Hero, Divine Hero. Not even paying attention to my opponent. That's not what this deck is about. Not in the slightest. I almost couldn't care what my opponent's doing. Almost. A true hero. Alright, would you look at that? I'm gonna get the Hercules trifecta. Technically, I think I should have played Phil first, right? First you get Phil down, and then Hercules can start training. Then he becomes a true hero. Then he becomes a divine hero. There's gonna be so much divine heroing right now, it's absolutely insane. Oh yeah. So much hurt. Totally gonna see removal from my opponent. Again, not really the point of this deck to really care about what my opponent's doing. It's just to play my favorite characters and have fun. And I'll tell you what, I just played 3 Hercules back to back to back. Hercules, I'll say it again, Hercules is my absolute #1 favorite Disney movie. One of my favorite characters out there. I say one of, he is. There's no one of, there it's just is. He is my favorite. We should probably defeat that Flaversham. I want to play Eye of Fates. Okay, we'll play Eye of Fates. Next turn, but we'll play it. You thought 1 Hercules is good, what about 2 Hercules? This deck actually has a really good curve to it, and we absolutely didn't see it. So it's possible that this deck could actually be pretty competitive, and that this is like one of the worst draws you can get. Alright, we're gonna see all of the Grand Mortalos attack a Hercules just for the ramp. You're getting all of the card draw. They're definitely set up for a board wipe, right? That way they get huge payoffs. Eye of the Fates goes with the Herc. Yeah, we're definitely gonna see a board wipe here. Because then they'll get a huge ramp out of it too. So they quest for 5, go to 12. Ink a thing, play a board wipe, it's my turn, and then they also jump up to 10 ink. Sounds about right. There's the ink. Here comes the quests. Oh, a Maui. Okay. They must have drew that, because I bet you they were setting up for the board wipe. So we're still going to see a board wipe. Okay, my 3 doesn't race against that. Definitely need to tone that down. I will play Judy. Let's draw a card. My rebuild and recovery is looking good. See, they go to 15, and I go to 16. Yeah, we'll win in the race. Okay. Trying to debate if we're supposed to play around. No! Hades can't defeat Hercules! Everyone knows this! Hercules should have a special ability on him says, can't be targeted by Hercules. Because Hercules tries to target him the whole movie and fails every single time. Opponent's on +5, so I have to take out their stuff. I could take out 2 of their stuff. Or 1 of their stuff. Can I recover from this position? Alright, if I'm gonna quest with that, I have to pay for this, so I can play a Hercules still. Right, and I want to pay for this. I get a ramp, I get a draw card. I'm gonna use a little Eye of Fates here. Alright, I have lethal in play, but Hades can definitely take down Judy. Of course, quest all board wipe. Or quest 2. Hades pays for board wipe. No, Hades quested. Their better bet would probably be if Hades do it. Well, let's hope that it can't pay something cheap like a Grandma Tala. Yeah, no Grandma Tala for you, sucker. Okay, that's gonna be good. Opponent's gonna have something like Maleficent after this, right? Or another board wipe. It's bad either way. Or Lady Tremaine. Alright, I don't know what a meta deck was doing in the lab queue, but it should be in the ranked queue because it is a meta deck. It's one of the best decks out there right now. There's no reason for it to be chilling out in the lab. We actually did surprisingly well, and we didn't have our curve whatsoever. Oh, and we're only just now getting Hirams? Man, we had a lot going against us, and we did surprisingly okay. Don't give me the well played, mister. I'm gonna play one of the best decks in the format where nobody's playing the best decks. Aw, second. Hey, here we go. I got a Duke. Duke's really good. Let's get rid of all these. Ooh, Dukes continue to be good. Uninkables. There's probably a lot of uninkables in this deck. 16. It's not terribly higher than normal. Probably gonna ink a fill. The one toughness is just so low. Uh-oh, don't tell me I'm playing against another meta deck. Why? This is the lab. This is for playing jank. Hey, at least we're not in the ranked losing rank. Because I would definitely fall down. I would fall down to a bronze player easily, but I'm not sure you could actually fall out of ranks anymore. Like, you can move up and down in a rank, but I don't think I can actually fall out of gold anymore. I think they changed that. Wow, that is a lot of Duke Weaseltons. Probably play the Judy Hopps next turn just to have something that could trade with the Jafar. He only has evasive during his turn, right? Yeah. Could also take it down with the let the storm rage on. Ha! No items for you, Benja. Mr. Benjamin. Gotta ink what I can. Alright, I'm gonna threaten the Judy trades. What they don't know is Judy will actually just sing a stormy song. Quest for 2? He does quest for 2. He's better than the Beast, isn't he? Just in every way. I mean, lower attack and defense, but quest for 2, and he's cheaper, and he has the same item destroying ability. Pay for your spell book, cast your turn. Everyone knows what's up. Wow, that's another Duke Weaselton. If my opponent's paying attention, they saw the 1, they see the 2nd. Here comes the 3rd, and I have a 4th. Judy will sing the song. Let's get rid of Jafar. I'll quest for 2. Let's not fall too far behind. See how greedy my opponent is, or if he'll attack. Oh, they have a swords! Man, nobody wants to play fun decks anymore. Let's see. I can get a Chief Bogo down. That's not bad. Let's make sure we're still inking here. Dr. F is back in business. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's pretty janky. Nobody plays Dr. F anymore. I can appreciate that. Pixelborn player 14DF13FB5148. Well, that's just timely. Clearly planned. Let's do the trade. Gotta keep my opponent off of just racing so far ahead. Alright, an Inkable, and I got a Hercules followed up by a Hades. Totally on theme. No, not a Dr. F! Oh, he is questing. Oh! Oh, it's a Hades! Alright. Don't you dare devastate me. I will be so upset. Another Dr. F. They got enough ink now thanks to the Hades and everything for it to just play a Dr. F. Dr. F goes for 3, right? It sure does. I just need to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Alright. I doubt you're taking down the Hercules. Can you take out anything? I know you could take down Chief Bogo with an attack. Are we gonna see an Elsa? Not an Elsa. Oh, they chose for it to just die? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Hercules can only take 2 damage from these attacks, so he's gonna survive. Alright, you're gonna let me win with my favorite character? Hercules victory! It's everything I ever wanted. Ooh, going first. Oh, there's a Hiram. Can I get a Pawpsicle? This weight set, man, it keeps coming back. Come on, Pawpsicle. Come on, Pawpsicle. Ah, no Pawpsicle. I got everything else. Okay. Well. Sorry, Phil. You're still just fodder for the Hercules. I'm sure that support comes in handy somewhere. Maybe not in this deck. Riceborn. I like your name. Oh, a big Hercules. Okay. I see what you're stepping in. Okay, that might be greedy, but I'm gonna go for it. The thought here is that Nick still has an opportunity to work well with the Hiram engine, and my turn 3 could just be playing the Let the Storm Rage On. I need to draw an Inkable, though. Because I don't want to give up anything. Oh no, I need to draw many Inkables. Another Captain Hook down. You know, the upside with my deck is nobody knows what to expect. So if I'm getting victories, it's just purely off the back of nobody knows what I'm playing. Cinderella, Cinderella. Man, I gotta blow up the Captain Hook. Non-inkable. It's all falling apart. I can't seem to find any items for Flaversham, though. It's probably okay. Gotta blow up the Captain Hook because he can take down Hercules, whereas Hercules can take down Cinderella safely. Wow, that's a lot of uninkables. They're really gonna make me ink this harem, aren't they? Don't you dare have a smash. Fine, I'll play Chief Bogo next. Gonna draw an uninkable, so I'm gonna have to play Flaversham. Philoctetes. Alright, still playing Chief Bogo. This is why Flaversham dropped from like a $10 card to like a $2 card. Because if you don't have items, he's actually actively bad. It's okay, I'll just keep playing him. If you want to spend your turns just bouncing my stuff and doing nothing else, that's actually fine. It's when you bounce my stuff and you're still developing that's really bad for me. I can live with that. Thank you. We're running a couple whole new worlds ourselves purely for that exact reason. I don't have another play, do I? These only work with big Hercules. But they also work with Flaversham. Decisions. I want to get both the Chief Bogos down. Bogos. I know how it's said. Everything in my hand works with works with the big Hercules, the Divine Hero. Both the white sets, all of the Bogos. Because he's the only Floodborn, and he's also the only character with a power greater than 4 or greater. I really need my Divine Hero. Could you imagine though, 3 damage to everything just when Hercules comes down? That's gross and inspiring. Oh no, big Tinkerbell! Let's just pass turn here. I think I'm going to ink this and then sing the whole new world. Let's see, that only leaves me with 3 ink up. Can I do anything meaningful? I need 4 ink to shift out the big Hercules. Ah, swords, of course. Let me see your other swords. You know, the problem with removal, how much removal there is in a game like this, without responses, removal is the most broken, overpowered thing there is. This game really needs a response mechanic. Hopefully with locations in the next set. I have no idea what locations are going to be or what they're going to do. But hopefully the locations actually mean something. Add a response level to it. It takes so much to take down that Tinkerbell. Why do I have so much? Opponent's gonna hit me with their own whole new world, aren't they? Alright, we're gonna get board wiped for sure. Can I board wipe my opponent too? Get an eye down. Let's ink the weight set. I could just play this. Let's take down a Simba here. We're gonna get our world rocked. Let's just go out with a bang. The point of this deck is to not win games. The point of this deck is to play some of my favorite cards from two of my favorite movie and a movie that I really enjoyed very recently for the second time. Really, why would you opt to do the damage to the thing that does more attack damage to Tinkerbell? You're running green. You're not healing. There's no Rapunzel. That was very silly. And you had a smash in hand? You didn't even have to sacrifice your Simba? Well, at the risk of sounding rude, I understand why they're playing in the lab. Play you. Let's ink you. Do I dare give my opponent another hand? I'm gonna start questing for 4. I'm only questing for 3. Yeah, let's make them do it. Yeah, I'll draw an extra card. Yeah, the only upside this Donald Duck's got going for it is that there are no responses. Whoops, indeed. There are no responses, which means me drawing a card does not mean that they're going to be in trouble. That's what I mean by they were going to do the whole new world. I freaking knew it. Well, my entire turn's predetermined here, isn't it? Blow up Tinkerbell. Blow up Genie. And that's it. And then quest for 3. I got this. Cinderella, Cinderella. Surely they're gonna have big Cinderella. Here's the questies. Alright, let's start giving up the items. First things first. That Tink needs to go. Now I could just go wide here. I'm sure they got another board wipe. So the 3 toughness is big. Those would be the 2 to play, huh? Or we play a Nick and a Hercules, get the Pawpsicle back. Pawpsicle sets us up for Judy Hopps. Yeah, let's go that way. Oh, I inked it. Never mind. I inked it. I inked it. No big deal. I inked it. No, I want to keep my Eye of the Fates. Thank you. I do suspect we're going to see a sword, so I'm going to get my use out of this while I can. I was choosing whether we draw extra cards. Yes, we do. Now I'm playing things with butts to survive swords. Opponent has to have multiple swords, which they can. But if they're going through multiple swords, they likely won't have it. No, they won't have it again, right? Because they've already used the swords. There's 2 swords in the graveyard. So if they have double... Ooh, having double swords is actually incredibly unlikely. Alright. Duke is definitely getting attacked here. Them having 1 swords isn't unreasonable either. Having 2 is on the extreme for sure. Alright, still questing for 5, going to 17. And then either again I can choose to go even wider or choose to go on the offensive? Defensive. This game's wonky. Alright, they're bouncing a character. Probably Nick because he's more expensive. Why did they give up? I will take it. Oh, going first. Well, it's true. This is 100% a lab deck for sure. It's definitely for funsies. If you're a Hercules or a Zootopia fan, lots of fun. A lot of my favorite cards or characters, or both. Let's get rid of all the uninkables. Ooh, it's a very zooey hand. A whole new zoo. And a little bit of fate. Oh, it's Riceborn again. We're all just quick to jump back into games, aren't we? Alright, a green steel deck. Alright, here we go. It's a lot of uninks. I'd really like to get Judy down and the Eye of the Fates. That Captain Hook is incredibly disappointing for me to see. Ooh. It goes with these guys, but I'm not going to be able to play these guys. Alright. I need to draw Inkables. A lot of them. Consecutively. In a deck that historically hasn't done that very well. Hey, there's the first one. Look at this zoo crew, man. First the criminal shows up. Then a police officer shows up. Then the chief of police is here. Freaking doing it. We are totally on theme, doing the themey stuff. But another Hercules is so good. Yes, I will draw an extra card. Thank you. Ooh, I need an inkable. Come on, I want to see a Hercules with 2 Chief Bogos. Come on, a Hercules with Chief Bogos. 2 of them. What's opponent playing for far? 1. Oh yeah, run goes Captain Hooks into Chief Bogo. No! It's not too late. I can still get an inkable. Let's see, 2 damage to Donald Duck though. Or just play another Chief Bogo. That's pretty good. Opponent's gonna hit me with swords, aren't they? Come on! It's a gamble! There's the inkable. I just have to make it to my turn. Come on, Wheel of Fates. They can't double swords me, so we're still... They can wheel me. They can hit me with a whole new world. Oh yeah, the Cinderella's vulnerable. Oh yeah, Simba's vulnerable. Tinkerbell's almost... I could take out Tink too with the singing the Let the Storm Rage on. Oh, we're gonna see it! Yes, 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 yes! Divine Hero raining down from heaven! Bam! Bam! Come on, there's a third one. There's a third one. Oh, yeah! Alright, Judy. See. No, don't give up! Oh, it was worth it. It was worth it. Ooh, first. Okay. Alrighty then. You know, this toy strategy is totally falling apart on us. Get rid of these. You're really nice, but... Come on. Oh, there's so much! The only toy I got cost 4. Wow, the entire hand costs 4. Holy crap. Cost 4, cost 4, cost 4, cost 4, cost 4, cost 4, cost 3. All these cost 4s, I need to go to Costco. Holy crap. Well, if we can slither out of this game, that'd be epic. We will not slither out of this game. We are gonna get stuck. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's no good. Nothing on turn 1 or 2. Turn 1 is okay. It's a little, you know, iffy whether you should be committing resources that early to the board and not to the inkwell. Turn 2 definitely want to have something though. How the heck do we get out of this one? Not feeling a ton of pressure from my opponent, so that's always a good start. Alright, the Judy is purely down just to confuse my opponent. They have no idea what's going on. What's this tiny, cute rabbit doing here? It's about to arrest the Simba for being a predatory animal. Aha! It is not enough! Oh, I do got a cheap character. Alright, we're gonna be able to start digging out of this mess. I'm gonna turn in my Judy. Judy's turning in her badge for 3 lore. I think we're gonna see Prince Eric take down the Judy because he's the only one that survives the attack. Unless opponent has another, like fire the cannons or something. They do have another fire the cannons. Interesting. Opponent's on +5. I just need to play something that can actually attack and trade some stuff. I think I gotta play the Nick. Threaten some tradesies? I got to, right? Otherwise I'm gonna fall really far behind. Oh, interesting. Fire the cannons in the graveyard, right? Did they not do anything with the magic broom? Opponent, you gotta push the end of the turn button. You gotta pass your turn. You gotta pass your turn. None of these None of these texts have anything to do with like, hey, opponent, it's your go. The wrong uninkable 5-drop. Alright, if I'm gonna have a chance, I have to attack the Lilo, right? Then they're on +4. Well, let's see what Hiram brings me. There's the swords. Okay, swords is good. I think I'm still trading Nick with the Lilo here. Just to slow them down a bit. It's something we can kill with swords. Wow! Such luck! And then Hiram will take down Prince Eric. And then Hades will clean up. Wow, all uninkables. Hades will clean up whatever they play after this. And then maybe, just maybe, that's the stabilization. Yeah, just have to pay for it. Alright, Hiram will defeat you. And I just have to ink this. I just gotta make sure. So I'm not playing him next turn. It's possible I could have held on to him, but... I think I'll save the Hades for something a little more challenging to defeat. Seems their deck is comprised of only the cheapest stuff. Yes, I will defeat you, because that is kind of priority, isn't it? Getting another item card would be sweet. I could draw out of this mess. I absolutely do not want to play that. And let my opponent get back in this game. Okay, Jafar's got a big booty. Let's take him down. Alright. So things get a little shaky. What will my opponent have? Did you draw removal? Is that what's going on? Is that what's in your hand? Again, Flaversham. Well, let's go wide. It's my only chance of sneaking a victory. Alright. We're competitive. Wow. We're not ranked competitive. I meant just this game we're competitive. We're in it for... We're in it to win it. No, I wanted to win with Hades. You... But... Welcome to the post-game wrap. What would I change about this deck? Absolutely nothing. It's perfect the way it is. Didn't you see we won 4 of our 5 games? 4 of the 5! That's an 80% win rate on this deck. 80% win rate. We're practically unbeatable. But even the most meta decks don't have an 80% win rate. You can't beat Hercules and the Zoo Crew. No, this deck is definitely... It's meant for the child at heart. Definitely meant to just play it and have fun with it. And that's exactly what we did. Nothing special outside of the fact that it's fun. You know, funny enough though, the Hiram Flaversham was purely added in here because the card draw, right? We have the Nickwad, which already works with the Pawpsicles. Hiram draws cards, gets rid of the Pawpsicles for Nickwad to get the Pawpsicles back. Like, there's just an inherent synergy here. And look, he's down to $2.77 according to Dreamborn.inc. This was like a $10 card a couple weeks ago. So he's clearly fallen out of favor, which means Ruby, Amethyst is definitely going to be the #1 deck. Because if Sapphire can't compete, yeah, that's an issue. Outside of that little tangent, Hercules was fantastic. The 3 Chief Bogos down with 1 Hercules drop. Can you believe that we managed to get a Floodborn trigger off of Chief Bogo at all, let alone 3 times in 1 turn? That was wicked cool. I had a ton of fun. I'm so glad my janky, I just want to play my favorite cards deck actually was winning games. Very cool, very exciting. What are you guys playing that's for fun? What are you guys playing in the lab? What are your favorite movies and are able to build some fun, interesting decks like this one? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very interested. These movie themed decks I think are really fun, and for me that's what the point of the game is to have a ton of fun with it. And I'll tell you what, I had a crap ton of fun today. But that's gonna do it. Let me know what all your favorite stuff is in the comments down below. Links in the description for the Discord. Come join the community, for the deck list itself if you want to play around with it. And then, of course, for the Patreon, if you want to be 2 episodes ahead of everyone else. Patreon members saw this video 2 days ago. If you want to be one of those guys and get all caught up and be ahead of everyone, that's the place to do it. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow.